Hey guys, welcome to a new Delta Force video. We have the opening night of the Gamescom. You can see the trailer in the background that we got for Delta Force apparently. And alongside of this, we also got some interesting news for the game that I want to share with you. And what's actually pretty cool, I stopped the video right here. What's actually pretty cool, what we can see in the trailer right here already, is the boosted destruction that they have already promised in the last Q&A with game director Shadow. So this is probably how this part of the map Cracked will look like at some point in the future. So you can destroy that whole building, and I think this will also apply to even more buildings across the map. I just hope it will not get completely flat like we had it in some of the former Battlefield games, and then you have basically no cover anymore. But I don't think they will do this. And then they're gonna show a bit more from the extraction mode and talk a lot about the story and how this whole situation has evolved. And I'm going to show you that full trailer with a commentary from them at the end of the video if you haven't seen it yet, so you can watch it. But we're going to get a bit more into the details that are actually interesting. So we're going to forward this. And what is actually interesting is this part right here. You saw how that Hawk Ops disappeared from that trailer? And this is the first news we got. They actually removed the Hawk Ops from Delta Force Hawk Ops. And I mean, the name was pretty long already, so I think that's why they removed it. And we actually got an announcement or an official message from the game director. So it says, "Today I've got some important news to share with you. We've decided to change the name of the game as commitment to our vision. Delta Force Hawk Ops is now simply Delta Force." And I do definitely, as a content creator, I do definitely appreciate the change to a shorter name. We want to make this the Delta Force game, a title that bridges the gap between loyal veterans to this franchise and newcomers joining the fray. It's about uniting the community and creating an experience that honors the legacy of Delta Force while pushing the boundaries for the future. We're incredibly excited about what's ahead, and we can't wait to reveal more in the coming months. But for now, keep playing, keep sharing your feedback, and most importantly, stay awesome. Hey, that's my finish line. If you're heading to Gamescom, be sure to drop by our booth. The team and I would love to meet you in person, hear your thoughts, and maybe have a game or two together. So if you're heading to Gamescom in Cologne in Germany, then be sure to stop by the Delta Force booth. And then when we go ahead in the trailer, it's getting even more interesting, actually, not less interesting. We'll see Steam Next Fest October 2024. So after the alpha ends on September 5th is, I think, what they said. They said early in September, so first week of September is what they said for the end of the alpha. And then we didn't know what will happen after. So apparently they are at Steam Next Fest in October 2024. And of course I already looked up when the next Steam Next Fest will be. So the alpha will end in early September, and then starting on October 14th, I think that we will see 1 week of an official beta, or even longer, I don't know. But if you don't know Steam Next Fest, usually there are demos presented of games, but every now and again multiplayer games also have an alpha or a playtest in general, or even a beta held. So I think that this is what Delta Force is doing. So I think this will be the official PC beta. And I'm saying PC for a reason, because how the trailer goes on is that it says PC Early Access Q4 2024. And that's actually what I had thought already, because I don't know when it was, maybe like a week ago, I've read somewhere that the console release of the game might only be next year and not this year. But I already thought that they might go with an early access, especially with how they handle the alpha, with bringing in all of the feedback from the community, doing updates, bringing in new content and everything, and with all the surveys they do and whatnot. I thought probably an early access would be a pretty good option for this game, and that is apparently what they're going with as well. So at some point during Q4 of 2024, so somewhere between October and December, I actually think in November, maybe late November, we will see the game dropping on PC in early access, and I think this early access will last for 1 year. And then next year, around the same time, we will see the full release of the game for PC, and then also alongside of this, the console release. I know this is a bit of a disappointment, probably a huge disappointment for console players, but I think it is really the best thing for the game, because the more I play it, I gotta be honest, the more points I'm finding that definitely need to be tweaked and that need to be worked on. I would have loved to see the full release this year as well, especially since next year with the full release and also with the console release, they will directly compete with the next Battlefield game. If this is good or not, let's see. If the next Battlefield game launches in a state that 2042 had at launch, it is probably for the better, so we can play a game while DICE is fixing Battlefield again. Maybe it won't get that bad. Let's see. But that was it for Delta Force so far. We have a new name, we saw a bit of the new destruction that they will bring in, and we know that we can play again during Steam Next Fest that starts on October 14th, and we will see a PC early access starting at some point later this year. So yeah, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found this information helpful. And if you did, be sure to drop a like, comment below what you think about all of this, especially when you are a console player, if you think this is for the better of the game or maybe not. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. I'm the Catwoman and you are awesome.
Declared occupants of Zero down on June 8th following an attack.
The conflict between the Alsara Guard and Havoc threatens the balance of the world. The Alsara Guard is a tempest of disorder, sowing chaos wherever it roams. But we are honed to strike at their very core. Havoc has cutting-edge technology, but is built on exploitation and suffering. United, we will plunge into the chaos to find a spark of peace. We are GTI. No one gets left behind.